Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the More Analytics Afternoon Energy Podcast for November 25th, going into the 26th. We'll start off with natural gas. Lift to maintain gap lower on the day and a minor bearish reversal above. We're bullish overall from 281.10. We'd seen $2.07 to the upside. Number of other bullish calls in here. Then we held exhaustion at 488.10 and we rolled over down to 439. And the trade below 459.90 said projects us downward 140 ticks minimum, 480 ticks plus maximum. And we've traded down from 45.99 to 43.90, retaining 209 ticks, fulfilling the minimum. If we were to trade back above this line decently, that'll warrant a decent strength. That's going to come in at 464.20 plus 1.3 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A maintain gap higher will leave a minor bullish reversal below. Excuse me. Let me restate that. The break below $462 projects this downward at 130 minimum, 470 maximum. We've traded from 462 down to 439. Okay, crude oil. The failure below $58.95. I said projects this downward $1 minimum, 530 plus maximum. We attained 157 of that so far before being put on hold. Then the break above 57.93 warned strength. We saw strength up to 59.06 before rolling back over down here, making new lows. Let me just check something real quick, please. So this is poised for higher trade again. We broke below this formation decently and back up through it decently, which now warns of decent strength. Let me just double check that. Yes, that's correct. If we break above this formation above here, which is going to come in at 58.50 minus 2 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m., that will warrant a decent strength for at least $1.50. If we break above there decently and back down through it decently, look for decent pressure to come in. We may also be in a minor bullish correction against the move down from here. And the RBOB, or unleaded gasoline, we held exhaustion with a 195.17 high and it rolled over down to 177.96. with other bearish trades on the way down. Trade below 188.44 also projected this downward 4.5 cents minimum, 7.5 cents plus maximum from 188.44, and we've traded down to 177.96 before short covering above these lows, which will probably bring in some short covering overnight. Decent trade above 183.31 will warrant a decent strength. A maintain gap higher in the heat tomorrow will leave a minor bullish reversal below. Tomorrow we'll likely see range expansion in heat. I said we're now in a bearish correction or trend against a move up from 209.69. Trade below 247.35 has brought in pressure down to 228.81. If we were to trade back above this formation right here, that would warrant a decent strength. That's going to come in at 240.65, minus 5.5 per hour, starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the Brent, the break below 64.37 has brought in pressure down to 60.96. I would caution, though, that we may be in the last stretch of this move down here, and this may be the start of a bullish correction against the move down. If we were to break above this line decently, that's going to warrant a decent strength. That's going to come in at 62.13, minus 2 per hour, starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A decent break above there, project this upward at least $1.25. If we were to break above there decently and back down through it decently, look for decent pressure to come in. And the gas oil maintain gap higher tomorrow will leave a minor bullish reversal below. It held exhaustion above with an 805 high and it rolled down to 653.75. If we were to break back above this line here decently, that would warrant a decent strength. That's going to come in at 682.58, minus 22 per hour, starting at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the cadence going into tomorrow is the heating oil is the weakest of the three, the RBOB in the middle, and the crude the strongest of the three relative to one another. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good evening, and I will see you on tomorrow's podcast.